Okay, recording this session. Now, today I want us to talk about trade lines. Today we're talking about trade lines. This is what we're talking about today. Now, trade lines, they help us to know the next possible retracement areas. They help us to know where the market might change direction, where the market might consolidate. So for those who have been wondering, so when can I know the market might decide to consolidate? This one is an answer for you. Now, for us to know when the market will consolidate, we'll be using the trend lines. For us to know when the market will change direction or will be rejected, we'll use the trend lines. Now, for this case also, we'll be learning about the different time frames that we have. So talking about time frames, this is the duration it takes for every candlestick to form. Looking at all these candlesticks, there are so many. We have big candlesticks and very small candlesticks. All these, you can see very big candlesticks and these small candlesticks. Now, the funny thing about this candlestick, you can see this small one here. You can see even this one here. So when I talk about the time frames, this means this is the duration it takes for every candlestick to form. And what do I mean by that? If I set my timer to 30 minutes, it means every candlestick here, regardless of the size and shape, every candlestick here will take 30 minutes. Or every candlestick took 30 minutes to be formed. This big candle here took 30 minutes. This one small here took 30 minutes. This one also took 30 minutes. So once I set my time frame to 15 minutes, it means every candlestick will take 15 minutes to be formed. Now, talking about the timer, now, if you want to know the duration remaining for that candlestick to form, look at this time here. Look at this side of the market here. Look at this side of the chart. You can see the first number here, the 38.65. That is the price. This is the price of gold. If you want to sell gold, this is the current price of gold. Now, the lower one, that is now the timer. You can see 3:46. That is the time remaining for this candle to be formed. So how do we get these? What does this mean?
Excuse, hello, Didi.
Yes.
Where is the timer? Where can we find the timer?
It's here. Can you see the green numbers?
Oh. I can help you with that. If you take your cursor to the green where the price is currently, and then you left click, and you will get a drop down menu, and you go all the way to labels. Yes, to labels, and in labels you open it, you will see a counter somewhere, and if you turn it on, every time the Nini will always be showing you what time is remaining for that candle.
Yeah, but you can also reset, but you can set your don't edit your trading view. Just set it as default. But I'll sort you after this. Just ask me after this so that we concentrate on the presentation. Just ask me about the timer. I'll show you. I'll sort you after this. So let's just continue, please. So can you look at these two lines, these two numbers here, this green box here, the rectangle. This rectangle here represents the price, and the second line represents the time. That is the timer. So every candle has a timer. So if I set my timer to 15 minutes, it means every candlestick will take 15 minutes. Now, the funny thing about our Forex market is global. The kind of chart I'm seeing here in Dubai, the same chart someone in Kenya is seeing, the same chart you guys are seeing in Canada, Australia, Sweden, UK, and USA. So these are global chart. It doesn't favor anyone We can't say this chart is made for Africa or this chart is made for people in UK or USA. It cuts across the globe. So the kind of the price you are seeing here, the reaction you are seeing here, the candles which are forming here, those are the same candles you'll see from your end. So don't say I'm teaching you this while in Dubai, then when I come to Kenya, it will be something different. This is the same chart everyone is seeing in the whole world. Now, when we are looking at the timer, it shows, I repeat, this is the duration it will take for every candlestick to form. If I set my timer to 15 minutes, it means these candles will take 15 minutes. If I set my timer to daily, it means this candle will take 1 day. You can see today's candle is 16 hours away to close. So this is today's candle. If I go to the yearly candle also, so this 2025 candle, you can see how big it is. This market has been very bullish, you can see. So if I look at the yearly candle, it means this year is 3 months away to close, 3 months and 2 days remaining for the year to close. So this is what I call the timer and the time frame. Now we have two different time frame, depends on the kind of a trader you want to be. We have the higher time frames and the lower time frames. I'll tell you why we use them. Higher time frames start from 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and 1 year, that is 12 months. That's the higher time frame. Then we have lower time frame. The lower time frames include 1 minute, all the way to 1 hour. Those are lower time frames. Now, these two different time frames are very important in our market. The higher time frame plays a key role in the market. The lower time frame also plays a key role in our market. Now, depending on the kind of trader that you want to be, we have 3 different traders. We have the scalpers. So scalpers are like me. We take advantage of the lower time frame, the current move in the market. Those are the scalpers. We take advantage of 1 minute to 30 minutes. We can say, or even to 1 hour if you are patient enough. But generally, most of the scalpers, we do 1 minute and 5 minutes. Those are scalpers. Then we have day traders. Day traders, these are guys who can place a trade and hold the entire day. They can make use of 4 hours all the way to the daily time frame. Then we have the other guys, the other kind of traders, we call them the swing traders. So the swing traders can take a trade for 1 whole day, all 1 week, all 1 month, all a year. So they can hold a trade for 1 day, for the whole week, for the whole month, or for the whole year. Those are the swing traders. So depending, after learning all these, it will be up to you to identify yourself with one of these traders. You'll see and which favors you. If you are a swing trader, you can be taking a trade for the whole, you can hold a trade for the whole year. Like for me, I do scalping. I scalp gold. And I swing trade futures. I have a very long trade I started last year on Bitcoin. I'm expecting Bitcoin to continue pushing up. Yeah, so with time you identify yourself with one of these categories, but analysis is the same. So I hope you're okay. Now let's look at the higher time frames and the lower time frames. So you've already seen where you lie. So the kind of time frames you'll be taking advantage of. Now let's talk about the higher time frames. Now, what is the work of higher time frames in our market? The higher time frames will always give us the direction where the market is going. They give us direction where the market is going. So if you want to know where this market is going, is this market going up or going down, we take advantage of the low higher time frames. So when you look at 4 hours, or look at the daily candle or the weekly or the monthly or the yearly candle, you'll be looking at the general direction where the market is going. For instance, if I open, this is the yearly candle, this is the 2025 candle. So generally, is this market bullish or bearish? Is this market going down or this market is going up? Or is this market buying or the market is selling? Tell me, guys, if you look at the yearly candle, is it bullish or bearish?
Bullish.
Bullish.
Yes, so this market is pushing up. So there are more buyers this year than the sellers. The buyers have taken over the market. So that's the reason why we are looking at that. I said is for us to know the direction where this market is going, where this market is taking us. So that's very important. When you open your chart, rule number 1, know the direction that market is taking. Always stick to that. Listen and look, take your time to know where this market is going. Don't just enter the market using 1 minute and start trading and start complaining how when you place a buy, it sells. When you place a sell, it buys. Take your time to know the trend. This market going up or this market is going down. That's the first rule. Now, after knowing where this market is going, now we go to lower time frame. On the lower time frame, this is now we make our entries. Now this is where we take our entries. This is where we take a buy or we take a sell. Are we together? So the lower time frame, you'll be taking advantage. We'll be using the lower time frames to do what? To enter now how to take a trade. But we'll be using the higher time frames to know where this market is going. I hope that one is very clear with you guys. Now, from that, now let's go to the other topic. Now let's look at our candlesticks again. I hope everyone has understood. Now, when we look at the market using higher time frame, is it different when you look at 1 minute? And the answer is no. If I look at the market using 1 minute, is the same price that I'll see if I use a daily candle. If I go to 1 minute, if I go to the yearly candle, this is the same price that I will see. So what happens to the candles when I talk about 1 minute candle, yearly candle, 1 month candle? It means this is just a matter of division. This is just a matter of division. So if my candlestick, this is the yearly candlestick. If this is the yearly candlestick, how many months does a year have?
12.
12 months.
Yeah, so if 1 year has 12 months, it means this inside this 1 year candle, it has 12 months inside. So if you combine all these 12 candles, they become 1 yearly candle. So this yearly candle, if this year's candle, this 2025 candle, if it closes after these 3 months, it means inside it will have 12 months. So it's just a matter of division. Now, if I'm setting my time frame to monthly candle, how many weeks does a month have? 1 month has 4 weeks. So it means 2, 3, 4. So these 4 candles, every candle will represent 1 week, 1 week, 1 week, 1 week, 1 week. So the 4 weeks will make up a what? They will make up 1 month. So if the price is at this level, it means this price is the same. Well, so what has just happened, we've just split the candles into different portions. When I look at the weekly candle, so for the weekly candle, if this is my weekly candles, how many days do we have? So in a week, we have 7 days, right? So there will be 7 candles. But in our Forex market, remember our Forex market runs Monday to Friday. Monday, and we talked about the opening and closing hours. So it runs Monday to Friday. So don't call me over the weekend and start telling me my chart is not moving. Why? Why is my MetaTrader 5 not working? So don't ask me that question over the weekend. So our market opens Monday to Friday. So over the weekend, the market is closed. One student was asking me, so when the market is closed, does it mean guys are painting the market over the weekend? They are cleaning the market over the weekend. No, so our typical days for trading are Monday to Friday. So when I press the weekly candle, according to our market, when I press the weekly candles, it means the week has 5 days. So we have 5 candles, which every candle will represent 1 day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these 5 candles represent 1 day, represent 1 week. So the same thing will happen when you go to lower time frame. If you set your time frame to 30 minutes, inside the 30 minutes, it means there are 2 15 minutes candles. So 1 15 minutes, 1 15 minutes to make up one complete 30 minutes candle. So when you see me changing from one time frame to another, when you see me changing from 1 hour to 30 minutes, it means I'm splitting this 1 hour candle into 2. So each candle I'll have 2 candles each representing each having 30 minutes. So that's what I mean. So I hope that one is clear for the beginners. For the guys who are new, I hope that one is very clear. So remember, guys, I said for you to zoom your market, for you to zoom your candles, this is where you touch, where you can see the prices, the 30 something, the 4K. This is where you touch. Make sure your cursor is has 2 arrows pointing in different direction. Yet then you zoom like that. You zoom in. If you have a touch screen, the better for you. So that's how you zoom and expand your candles. So for the people who are sending me screenshots, always make sure your candles are visible like mine. Always make sure all these candles are visible like mine. It will be easy for you to look at consolidating market and to know how the market is behaving, rather than when using such a view. So always make sure, George, always make sure your candles are big like mine. Now let's now get into the analysis. Now I hope everyone is this is very clear for you. Are we together? I know some people have already reported to work.
We are
But I said
together.
that all these sessions
Yes,
through the
we are
week,
good.
make sure you attend them. If you attend these sessions the whole week, you sacrifice to attend all these sessions the whole week. By next week, you guys should be able to analyze the market and trade on your own.
Can you zoom again, please? The chart.
Yes. So this is where you touch. You can see here. You expand like this. You hold your mouse. You see. So make sure your chart is very visible like mine. For you to expand and make the candles bigger, that's how you do it. Press this side or this side. If you get lost, you can call me after this session so that we can continue and allow guys to rest. Now let's continue. I hope you're together. So let's look at the other. Let us look at the other item. Now we'll be looking at now the trend lines. What are trend lines? I say the trend lines will help us to know when the market might decide to do what, to change direction. So for me to do my analysis again, let's now start the analysis again. We said we start with higher time frames, so we're going to always start with the yearly. Reach out so that I can help you to arrange your chart like mine. Reach out after this so that I can, if you have not set your chart as mine, you've not set your time frames here above this area like mine, but simply you just click this arrow here, then you had to favor it. Click this star, then you had to favor it. You will have all your time frames here, but I'll sort you after this session. So for you to do your analysis, we've said we start with the higher time frame. So we're looking at the yearly candle. How's the yearly candle? You can see this yearly candle, this year's candle is bullish. That's what we said. If this candle is bullish, so we know we are expecting more buys than the what? Than the sales. From the monthly, now we go to, from the yearly, we go now to the monthly. So this is the October candlestick. You can see this month, the market has been also very bullish. You can see the previous months, George, you can see there was some sort of consolidation the previous months from May to July. The market was consolidating here, then got a breakout at this area during in August. Then you can see September how the market has been bullish after breakout during the month of September. So you can see there was consolidation, then there was a breakout. Always look at all that. I can see the market is very bullish. Just a minute, I send this signal. I send a signal to the guys in the group. We've already hit our take profit 1. Okay. Okay, now let's look at the other item. So from that, now let's look at, you can see the yearly candle, it was bullish. The monthly candle has been bullish, and you see there was consolidation. That's the kind of analysis you need to do. Look at the weekly also. You can see the weekly candle, there was consolidation up here for so many months. There was a lot of consolidation for several months. Then after that consolidation here, there was a breakout. You can see after this consolidation, there was a breakout like that. Now, let's look at the daily. Now, this is where now we start our analysis. Always make sure your candles are big. The reason why I'm telling you to have your candles big is for you to look at where the market is and where the market is coming from. Remember, the Forex market repeats its pattern all the time. What happened previously will still happen today and the days to come. So if this market consolidated here, it will come down. The day it will reach your point, it might decide to consolidate and reverse within the same region. It repeats its pattern. So it's very easy to analyze and know when the market will do what. When the market will reverse and where the market will reverse. And this is what we are looking at. So the Forex market, what happened here will still happen here today and will still happen tomorrow and the days to come. The market might reverse or the market might decide to consolidate within the same region. That one always happens. The Forex market will always repeat the pattern. But I'll talk more about that. So how do we now analyze the market now? This is where we start our official analysis now at the daily candle. Always look at how the yesterday's candle closed so that you might know, you might get an insight of how the next market or the next day or the next candle will do what will behave. So if this was yesterday, you know, it finished very bullish. So we are also expecting a bullish move today. We expect more buys today than the sales. So how now do we start our analysis? How do we now know where the market will change direction or where the market might decide to reverse and change direction? That's where we are now entering into into our trend lines. Now, just a recap of what we said about the candlestick. Remember the parts of a candlestick that we said yesterday? We have the 3 major parts of a candlestick. We have the upper wick, the body, and the lower wick. You remember, guys? So we are still taking advantage of this body. We are not concentrating on the wick again. We are focusing on the body of a candlestick. And I want to tell you guys, whenever you see a body of a candlestick close, whenever you see that body closing, every time you see the body of a candlestick closing within a certain region, it means there was a lot of pressure and a lot of impact for the market to close within that region. That's why I call these my points of interest, where the body of the candlestick is ending. Some people call that the opening price and the closing price. So these are my points of interest. They will be marked yesterday during the consolidation. These are my points of interest. So if these are my points of interest, what am I expecting? If these are my points of interest, I'm expecting anytime the market will be within this region. If this where the market closed within this region, if I mark that line, where, just let me make it straight. If I mark this line like this and this line like this, the upper side and the lower side of this body of a candlestick, it means whenever the price will come and touch, the next candle might decide even to close there, the next one close there, the next one close within that region. So my market might range within this region. Because I always say a candlestick doesn't just close anywhere. There is a major reason why this candle closed here and this area, but not within this region or this region. That's why I'm calling this my point of interest. Where the body of that candlestick is closing, this is my point of interest. All these are my points of interest, where the body of the candlestick is closing. I don't know if we are together. So when you look at the candlestick like that, when you see a candlestick close, for instance, this very candle, remember we only identify the candlestick which has already closed. We cannot identify today's candle because the candle is still active. We are looking at the candles which have already done what? The candles which have already closed. So if these are my previous candles, we are going to mark where the body closed so that we might know the next time if this candle closed within this region, it will be very clear for me. Sorry, let me just make a straight line. So for you to draw the lines, this is where you click, look at the tools here. The second option, go to horizontal lines, then you click and you draw like this. So you know the next time the market will come up, it might be reversed or it might consolidate within this line. If this market decides to go, then come down again, it might decide to play games within this region. That's why we mark all these that's why I'm marking this point of interest. So anytime you see this candlestick close, these are my points of interest, where the body is closing. So you take your trend line and you mark like that. You take the trend line, you mark the upper side and the lower side. Side ya juu na side ya chini, for the guys who understand Swahili. So you mark all the candles, the upper side where the body is closing and the lower side. Are we together? Hope you guys are lost. You are very silent.
A little bit lost. Maybe you can repeat that.
So Didi, you're saying we look at the previous candles that have closed and we mark the opening and the closing for each of the candles.
Yes.
Okay. And we draw the lines.
You draw the lines. So look at
And how far back can you draw?
That's a very nice question. How far back can you draw? I'm just drawing a few steps where the market is right now. But for a beginner, just draw.
This is on the daily. We are on the daily here.
Yes. If you're on the daily, you can just draw as many zones as possible as a beginner. With time, you'll be able just to maximize and just take few positions. But as a beginner, I always tell my students to draw as many zones as possible. Draw as many lines as possible. Don't limit yourself to say, oh, these zones are so many, these lines are so many. Just identify the closure of the candlestick, the body where the body is closing, as many zones as possible. Just send me a screenshot of all those zones for now as a beginner. So don't limit yourself. When you go to lower time frame, I'll talk about the steps behind. But when you talk about the steps behind, I'm just interested with this region where the market is around me. But if the market decide to come down near this region here, I might now start to consider this area. But for now, I don't want to limit you. Just identify as many zones as possible. Draw as many lines as possible. Ask your questions. Ask your questions. Ask your questions. I need to hear from you guys. Are you guys okay? Are you guys
Can you draw?
able?
Can you draw those lines again, or just one
Okay.
more time so we can?
Okay, I will repeat. I'll do as many drawings as possible. I'll do all that. Another question before I start again to draw.
Does the price always react when it meets the either resistance or support?
That's a very nice question. Yes, the price will always react within those lines. Trust me. But I'll prove that to you. Next question. It means you guys are okay. If I give you time to draw the lines, are you able to draw the lines?
Yes, I am fine. I'll speak for myself. I'm fine.
Okay. Next. Someone else? You guys are okay. It means you guys are very much okay.
Yes, we are okay.
So if I give
I'm
you
okay,
time.
okay. Let me also speak for myself. I'm okay.
Yes.
I would
Yes,
say
brother
repeat
Gide,
it again.
I'm okay too.
So far, so good for me.
Okay, nice. Don't be afraid, man. I'll repeat this one more time. Jimmy, Mr. Jimmy,
Yeah.
how are you? Jimmy, come on. Hi, sir.
I'm good.
Okay, I'll sort you about the account after this, the demo account. I'll sort you after
Okay.
this so that you can also practice.
Okay, thank you.
So are you able to draw those lines? Jimmy?
That's why I need the demo account.
No, not the demo account for now. We don't need the demo. We are using TradingView to draw the lines. Are you able to draw these lines? Now let's repeat this session again for our mom who has requested me to ask to do it again. Edu, have you taken that buy? It was a very nice buy since the morning. Have you taken that trade?
With the demo, Didi, I'm waiting for the real one.
Okay. We will do after this session.
Sawa.
Vayu, how are you? Unmute your mic. Zamzam, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Nice.
I'm okay.
Beatrice, are we together?
Yes, I'm here. I'm good.
Okay.
You draw again, and I'll be okay.
Okay. Let's repeat this session. Mimi, how are you? Mimi, are we together? Grace?
Yes.
Now
Yes, I am in.
this. Okay, let's
Yes, we
repeat
are.
this concept again. Now we said, Mr. Jimmy, for us to start our analysis, don't rush for the demo right now. Just take it easy. I'll tell you when to start practicing with the demo. Let's first practice on how to analyze the market before we go and take any trade before we start to practice. I said for you to do analysis, you are starting the yearly candle, coming to monthly, then weekly. Then for us to identify the zones, you can start the zones at the daily time frame using the daily candle. This D here. This is where we start our analysis. And we say we are marking the part of the candlestick. Which part of the candlestick? It doesn't matter the candle is red or the candle is green. Don't say I'm marking the bullish candles only. I'm marking the red candles only. No, mark all those candles. Because when you go to the time frame, I'll show you a lot of magic. I'll show you a lot of magic which will happen. So if this is my candlestick, if this is my candlestick, if this is my candlestick, we said we are marking this part of the body. So we are marking this area, and I call these my points of interest, or I can call them danger zones. That's why I'm using that emoji there. So where the body of the candlestick is closing, this is my danger zone. So what do I do? Let's identify all these areas now. Let's identify these areas. Okay. I have a question in the inbox. Let me address this one. So the website that we are using to analyze the market, we are using www.tradingview.com. Please reach out after this session so that I sort you out. That is the website that we are using. Tradingview.com. That is the website you are using. I'll sort you after this for the guys who are asking, for the beginners. We are using TradingView to analyze the market, and I'll introduce you to the other platform that we use to trade. But for now, we are analyzing the market using TradingView. Now, we are looking at the candlesticks. This is the body of our candlestick. You can see where the body is opening and where the body is closing. So we mark this point of interest, this area and this area. So if I look at these candlesticks, you can see this is my point of interest, and this is the point of interest, and this is the point of interest. Anywhere the body of the candlestick is closing, those are the areas we are drawing our lines. So let's draw them. Come here to the tools, come to the second option here, then identify, select the horizontal line. You click, then you draw. You click, then you draw. You click again, then you draw. You click again, then you draw like that. We are drawing this manually. After this, I'll be able to show you an automated system which draws all these lines for you. I'll tell you why I use this approach. Are you sorted? There's a mom who was asking me to repeat this how to draw the lines. Are you sorted now?
Yeah.
Sheliza, niaje? So we are able to draw all these lines. Remember, we are drawing the lines using the daily time frame. So after drawing these lines using the daily time frame, I said we are only drawing the candles which have already closed. The candle which is still forming, we are not interested in the candle which is forming. Like today's candle here, this one here, we are not interested in this candle. We are taking advantage of the candles which have already closed. Now, after that, you can draw as many zones as possible for practice. You can draw all these lines, all these candles. You can draw as many zones as possible. Now, from the daily, now we go to 4 hours. Go to 4 hours. You can see there are more zones in 4 hours. So what do? Identify all those lines again. Identify all those zones. All these zones, all of them, mark them. This one, I'm marking because of this candle which closed. I'm not marking because of this candle. Mark all these regions. Mark all these regions. Mark all of them. Mark as many regions as possible. Many regions, all the regions that you can see. Just mark them. Don't limit yourself for now. Are we together? This is now, remember we started marking the lines using the daily candle. Now we are in 4 hours. So from daily, now you go to the, don't delete the candles after drawing the daily. Use the same candles in 4 hours because the candles, the lines will still remain. If I draw these lines and leave them there, they will never be deleted unless you yourself deletes. Because when you are opening trading view, you have to create an account. It will tell you just enter your email to sign up. That's all. So when you sign up, it means everything that you do on that chart will be saved in your email. If you go to log in on a different device, on a different machine, on a different iPad, on a different computer, using the same email, when you open it like this, you will still see your lines from the previous device. So it is saved in your email. So the lines cannot be, you cannot delete the lines. Look at my previous analysis for the entire month. Look at my, how I've been drawing all these lines. This has been my analysis. I'll teach you guys on how to draw all this stuff. So you can see I've never deleted them. If I go to history, I think they are still loading. I've never deleted them. I always don't delete my charts. You can see all this has been my analysis. So when you're analyzing the market, the lines are not deleted. And you'll be able to see the market playing out within those regions. I don't know if we are together, guys. Anyone who is lost? Grace?
My question is, why is the top candle not marked on the top?
We say you are not showing the active candle. This is the candle which is still being formed. You can see the candle is still forming. If you want to know if the candle is still forming, you can see this is the time. Can you see 39 minutes remaining for this candle to close? Here. It means this is a time. This candle is still forming. You can see there's a straight line here. This candle is still forming. So we cannot mark the active candle. I don't know if we are together. I'm saying we don't mark the active candles. Are we together? You guys are very silent.
Yes,
Yes.
we are. Yes.
Yeah, we are following. Yeah, we are together.
For this one, I will go slow. I will not go direct to why we draw the lines. I'll talk about why we draw. I say that drawing the lines so that we can know where the market will do what, might change direction, or where we are expecting a consolidation. I'll talk about the other concept in the evening class. So for now, I need you guys to be able to draw all those lines and observe how the market is playing within those regions. For instance, you can see this market was consolidating between this line and this line here. There was consolidation. You can see. You can see the market is being rejected near this line. You can see rejection within that line. You can see. I talk about all these tonight during the next session. But for now, you guys, please stop ignoring me, man. When I say please send your screenshots, please take your screenshot.
Why do we send your screenshot on?
Didi, we are not ignoring you, but like I told you today, I was going to work. Just came back a few hours ago, so there was no way I could draw it and send it to you. But
Okay.
we shall do. Yeah.
So when you wake up, please. Yes, I know you guys are very busy, but when you wake up, when you get a minute, please draw all these lines. I'm giving you the second assignment. There are guys who have already sent their screenshot, but I'm correcting them to say, please make sure you expand your candles to be big like mine.
We are going to do that.
Where do we send them? On WhatsApp?
Send on WhatsApp, either in the group, or you can just send in my inbox. But let's make this as a collective responsibility. Please. I only received around 5 screenshots, and we are 26 of us. What are we expecting? Please. You want me to come with a cane so that I can cane you?
Oh, did you just have pity on us? Some of us, all the jobs are also stressing us. But anyway, we are going to do it. We are going to do it. I will send mine, both of them, tomorrow.
Yeah, so the screenshot, I need the screenshots.
We are
Analyze
going to
the
do
market using identify the consolidation again. Then the next point, identify your points of interest. Using what? Trend lines. I don't know if we are together. What's the assignment I'm giving you guys?
We are together.
Yes.
That's the assignment I'm giving you guys. So I need 2 screenshots from everyone.
The consolidation, okay, I wasn't in the other class and I haven't, but we are doing it on a 30-minute time frame?
Yeah, consolidation you do using 15. One with 15 minutes and another one using 30 minutes.
Okay. So you'll find them on your
15 minutes and 30 minutes.
Okay.
How about the point of interest? Which time
frame?
What
we are doing daily. We are doing daily, and then you go to the 4 hour.
4 hours.
Okay.
So trend lines, I said send a screenshot using the daily candle and 4 hours. 2 different screenshots. One for the daily, then you go to 4 hours and do that the same. Please draw as many.
But you don't remove the daily ones. You just have the daily and then you add on the 4 hours.
Yes.
Yes.
Are we together? Anyone who is lost? Mr. Jimmy, are we together? Yes. Someone was talking. I'm here listening. Okay. So I think everyone is very okay now. I think
so we mark the consolidation on 15 minutes and 30 minutes. That's right, yeah?
Yes. Need one-on-one operate some few stuff. Someone is asking me to elaborate some few stuff. I don't know who is that. iPhone. You just WhatsApp me after this. Oh, this is Vera. Oh, sawa Vera. Okay. So if you don't know how to use the trading view, just reach out after this session. I'll give everyone 10 minutes for the guys who are new. I show you how to open trading before I leave. I have a short. I'm going to the office in the next 30 minutes. I'm leaving the hotel room the next 30 minutes. So, guys.
How are we going to do it? Because it seems like we are so many people that want to see you after this class. So how are we doing it?
First come, first